Hello students, I think so you all are interested to learn about data handling. Today's topic is data handling, which is chapter 3 of class 7. As you know by the name, data handling means we have to handle the data. So in this chapter we have to learn about how data will be sorted out in simple form. So what are the aims and objectives of this chapter? The aims and objectives of this chapters are to learn about mean or average, to learn about range, to learn about median, to know about probability, to know about mode. So, open your books and let's start the chapter.
So let's start with the topic. So first topic in this chapter is range. The range is the difference between the lowest and highest value. Example, here the set is given to us which is having the numbers 4, 6, 9, 3 and 7. The lowest value in this set is 3 and the highest value in this set is 9. So, in this way, we have to find the range highest minus lowest. So, the answer is 9 minus 3 equals to 6. Now come to the next topic, that is average or mean. The mean is computed by adding all the number of data together and divide it by the number of elements contained in the data set. Now you can see example. Here the data of the set is given to us, that is 2, 5, 9, 3, 5, 4 and 7. Now there are how many number of data elements? That is 7. So what will be the mean? As we know, as we learned in the previous slide, the mean will be adding up all the elements of the data set together and divided by the number of elements in the data set. Here you can see the sum of all elements of the data set is 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 is equals to 35. And the number of element in the data set is 7. So, it becomes 35 upon 7, hence equals to 5. So, mean of this example is 5. Median. The median of the data set is depend on whether the number of the element in the data set is odd or even. In this class, we will learn about how to find the median if the data set is odd. First, record the data set from the smallest to the largest. Means we have to arrange all elements of the data set into increasing order. And for odd numbers, formula is n plus 1 divided by 2. This number of terms is median in the set of data. Let's see an example. Data set is given to us, that is 2, 5, 9, 3, 5, 4 and 7. Now we have to first convert into ascending order. So it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 9. So number of elements in the set are 7 and we have to find the median, so we have to find n plus 1 in this. So what is n plus 1? N is 7 and plus 1 becomes 8 and divided by 2. So it becomes 8 divided by 2 is equals to 4th term. So check the 4th term in the recorder. So you can see the 5 is the median of the data set. Now our next topic is mode. Mode means most often. The mode for the data set is the element that occurs the most often. Means the frequency it comes is biggest in the data set. So this happens when 2 or more elements occur with equal frequency in the data set. So there will be 2 modes in the data set. Let's see the example. Here in the first data set, 2, 5, 9, 3, 5, 4, 7. That is given to us. So 5 is coming 2 times. So it is mode of the data set because 5 is coming more often. In the second data set, there is 2, 5, 2, 3, 5, 4, 7. Here you can see 2 is coming 2 times and 5 is also coming 2 times. Hence, the mode is 2 and 5 both. Now come to the next topic, that is probability. Probability is chance that something will happen. So likely it is that some events will be happen. Now what is the formula of the probability? This is number of favorable outcome upon total number of favorable outcome. I am repeating, number of favorable outcomes upon total number of favorable outcome. So let's take an example. There are 6 marbles in the box with 1, 2, 6 marked on each of them. So there are 6 balls. One has marked with 1, another with 2, another with 3, another with 4, another with 5, another with 6. So what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? And what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 5? So let's do the solution. Total number of marble marked with the number 1 to 6 are 6. Number of marble marked with 2. So it will be 1 marble only. So required probability will be number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. What is the favorable outcome here? How many balls are there marked with 2? 1. And what is the total number of favorable outcomes? How many marbles are there? That is 6. So the answer is 1 by 6. Another one. Number of marble marked as 5 is equals to 1. So what will be the required probability again? Number of favorable outcome upon total number of outcome. As you can see, how many balls are there marked as 5? 1. And what are the total number of favorable outcomes? That is 6. So the probability again 1 by 6. I hope all you understood very well. Thank you.